Estonia, officially the Republic of Estonia, is a Baltic state in northern Europe. It has a population of around 1.4 million people and is considered one of the most sparsely populated countries in Europe. The capital of Estonia is Tallinn, and 1/3 of the country's population lives in this city. Almost half of the country's territory is covered by forests which are strictly forbidden to touch. The country also has more than 1,500 islands outside the main landmass. Since Estonia is located in a cold geography, there are not many settlements on these islands. While the islands owned by Greece are usually inhabited and marketed for tourism, the islands in Estonia are more secluded. Before briefly touching on the history of Estonia, it is thought that the peoples who make up this geography are based on indigenous tribes that once lived in this region. These peoples, who lived in 3000 BC, came to the Estonian region and established a settled life. Later they merged with different peoples and lived in this geography until the Middle Ages. With the rise of empires after the Middle Ages, the Estonian people had to leave their pagan religions. This led Estonia to accept Christianity. The country, which is governed by a parliamentary democracy system, has been a member of the European Union since 2011 and is one of the 27 members of the European Union. Thanks to its membership in the European Union, Estonians can easily travel all over Europe. In Estonia, free movement in Europe and membership of the European Union have increased the welfare of the people and minimized the level of unhappiness in the country. In addition, the economy has greatly improved with the use of the euro. If you are thinking of traveling to Estonia, you should keep in mind that the weather conditions are challenging. The country's climate is mostly influenced by the Baltic Sea, and even in summer, average temperatures are only around 17 degrees, while in winter temperatures can drop as low as -10 degrees. Therefore, if you are thinking of traveling to Estonia, it is better to go during the spring and summer months. The Estonian flag consists of 3 colors in horizontal stripes, and each color has a special meaning. The blue color symbolizes the country's proximity to the Baltic Sea, while the white color wants to convey the message that the country is a peaceful and safe state. The most striking color, black, represents the difficult periods in Estonia's history. The country was enslaved for a long time under the rule of different states throughout history and suffered great pain. To give examples from daily life in Estonia, we can state that the minimum wage is 654 euros. In this context, the minimum wage in Estonia is generally lower than in other European countries. However, the important thing here is not the amount of salary, but the purchasing power. In most European countries, people do not earn as much as the minimum wage. In Estonia, houses are divided into Class A, B, and C, and Class A houses are the most comfortable. For example, the insulation of the house can be excellent and save energy even in freezing cold weather conditions, but the rent for such houses is higher. In other class houses, you may need to use central heating for year-round heating, which can be an additional cost. The monthly food costs for a single person living alone in Estonia can be around 250 to 300 euros for meat, vegetables, and other basic products. Electricity, internet, and gas bills can also cost around 100 euros in addition to rent. Estonians are wine drinkers, and almost every household has at least 1 bottle of wine. If you want to go out on your own to eat and have a drink in a restaurant, it will cost you about 30 euros in Estonia. Also, people spend their free time doing fitness and winter sports. Haircuts for men are quite expensive. You may have to pay between 30 and 40 euros for a haircut in Estonia. Moreover, this price does not include beard shaving, therefore it may make sense to cut your own hair. Although there are people who want to work illegally in Estonia, employers usually do not take this risk, because the business can be fined 1,500 euros per illegal worker. In addition to the fine, illegal workers can be deported from the country for up to 10 years. If you want to work legally in Estonia, you can apply for a work visa. If you have a talent for computers and software, Estonia can be one of the main countries where you can work. Estonia is a globally recognized country in the field of software and IT. In addition, work life in Estonia is limited to 5 days a week, so if you want to earn additional income, you can do part-time jobs like Uber. You may need to buy a vehicle for this. You can also work as a courier on weekends or consider part-time waitressing jobs. However, if you want to enjoy the country instead of saving, you can easily make a living with a regular job. Estonia has the highest percentage of atheists in the world. Only 16% of Estonians accept the existence of God. For this reason, there is a joke that those who go to the country as believers leave as non-believers. For example, it is equally puzzling to understand why they could not adopt Christianity even though they accepted it hundreds of years ago. Those who accept Christianity in the country believe in one denomination of Christianity, while minorities of Russian origin belong to the Orthodox faith. Estonian women are also the most beautiful supermodels in the world. Their race is virtually unspoiled, and due to their interaction with the Finns, the pure beauty of Northern Europe is positively reflected in the genetics of Estonian women. The women are usually blonde, colored-eyed and tall. Most Estonian women turn to modeling as soon as they come of age, without the need for many years of study, self-development, and stressful work. This way, they can have everything they want in just a few years. Estonian women therefore lead a much more stress-free and happy life than men. The most remarkable thing about Estonia is that if you use the internet intensively and even spend most of the day in front of a computer, the internet infrastructure in Estonia may impress you. Social media and the internet are used freely in the country. Estonia also has the highest internet infrastructure in the world with an average speed of 41 megabits. This country takes full advantage of the internet and is at least 20 years ahead of many countries in the internet field. For example, there is free Wi-Fi in almost every corner of the country. The Estonian constitution states that the internet should be recognized as a free civil right and that the state is obliged to provide this service to the people even if the government changes. On the other hand, the Estonian government has stopped using paper in legal transactions since 2000 and carries out all transactions electronically. In schools, every child from the age of 7 is given computer and programming lessons. This approach of Estonia is impressive enough to make you say, wow, these people really think innovative. If you are thinking of settling in Estonia and getting a residence permit there, you can do it in a practical way. If you want to establish a company and settle in Estonia, you can make a digital application online and do not have to pay commissions to consulting companies. Thanks to the digital application system, the Estonian government aims to increase the country's population to 10 million people by 2025. The reason why population growth is desired is that the birth rate in the country is insufficient, and the population does not guarantee Estonia's future. Because the production power is low, and the country is not developing at the desired pace. For this reason, the Estonian government not only recruits qualified people through digital applications, but also generates significant revenues by taxing those whose applications are accepted. In short, Estonia is one of the most peaceful countries in the world to visit. If you like our Estonia video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Goodbye.